Hey guys, Colorful Commentary here, and in today's video, we're going to be reviewing an athlete that was recommended by one of my subscribers in a Miss Ivet Lalova Collio. So without any further ado, let's get into it. We've got some weird, Dracula Hotel Transylvania type of music going on right now. And just to kind of bring you guys attention to the athlete in question, Miss Ivet Lalova Collio is the lady that's in the number 301. And it's extremely important, guys, and I really want to stress this. Any lady who ends up getting a hyphen after her last name clearly does not want her name to be sullied by you, alright? She thinks of you as like some sort of simple, beta male or whatever. That's literally how I perceive any lady that puts a hyphen at the end of her name, or any lady that makes her husband take her last name, alright? That's just my perspective on it all. So, with that being said, guys, we can see that this is I would say a rural crowd by the looks of things, but it is the Bulgarian 100-meter final, and you can see that Miss Lalova is in number 301 is standing beside a lady in number 371. Now this particular lady in 371, as you're about to see, guys, is going to give Miss Lalova one hell of a run for her money, no pun intended, as they both line up. And as you can see, Lalova flicks her hair up like that, you know what I mean, kind of like you see in those movie scenes. She is very easy on the eyes, guys, and you will see that as you see a bit of a close-up of her as time goes on. As you see, the guy in the back probably got one of the best jobs, sitting on the red chair. And you'll notice, just as the ladies are getting ready, the other guy turns away. But you'll notice his head turns at the moment exact as these girls literally lift up. And as you can see, guys, this is one hell of a run. The Bulgarian women are really quick. As you can tell, Ivet Lalova is just edging the race out against the lady in the blue, who has one hell of a body as well, guys. She has got one hell of a physique, I can tell you that much right now. And like I said before, that lady was going to give Ivet one hell of a run for her money. She wasn't that far off, guys, to be honest with you. Maybe it's genetics, maybe it's just, thrust. Maybe Ivet is a little bit lighter than the other lady. And by light, I don't mean that, she's got more mass on her or whatever. What I mean is that this particular lady looks like she's very stocky, she's very built, whereas Ivet does not seem to have that type of build, but she seems to have the muscle in the right places, as you can tell. The other thing I want to point out, guys, is that Ivet has tattoos all over her body that may be her beta male friend or symptastic husband that probably married her or whatever, or thought of her as, some friend that, he could friendship her way into, but obviously it's not meant to be. The old fellow that we saw in the beginning that seems like he was chewing tobacco is embracing her, just as the other guys are. As is the other old fella. Maybe this is a coach, maybe this is a trainer, and they've got another athlete over there that is clearly, making sure that the cameras get a good look at her as well. I mean, I can't blame her. It's a great job by her as well to kind of get out there and do that marketing and that advertising. It's appreciated. As you get another old fella that's giving her the 2 picks on the cheek, I should say, or cheeks. I'm pretty sure we'd love to, give her a pickering on her cheeks as well. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You should always be willing to give picks on the cheeks. And I mean that in whatever way you want to take it, you know what I mean? It's important, either way, it's going to be positive regardless. As more of her fans gather around her and give her one hell of an ovation, tons of applause. I mean, these people might be from the town that Ivet is from, so it's highly likely that these ladies are, or these, people out here are giving her the support that she needs, and she's got flowers and everything. I mean, well, I guess this is what you get when you win the 100-meter race, 100-meter championships in Bulgaria. Or as I like to call it, buldgearea, which again is one hell of a play on words. So any male who comes from Bulgaria can say he's a Bulgarian, a Bulgarian. You're welcome, by the way. You don't have to thank me. As you can see, that these ladies are clearly making sure everyone is well thanked for the support that they provided her. As you can see, the kids getting behind her. As the old fella wants to get a picture with her. His hands are up. I wouldn't be mad at him if he went down, but unfortunately the way that Ivet's got her flowers and stuff around her, it seems to be creating a barrier. She seems to be wary of this. As Ivet's heavily tattooed, well, I wouldn't say heavily tattooed, but just got tattoos in the type of places that you want to explore, you know what I mean? You kind of want to uncover things. And that's completely understandable, guys. As you can see, Ivet is clearly thanking everyone else, but before we go into this any further, guys, there is something I did want to say about Ivet, in that this isn't the only aspect of Ivet that I want to expose you guys to. So, bear with me as I'm about to show you a video that I think will make you guys more appreciative of the fact that Ivet's got a lot more to offer, alright? So without any further ado, guys, I want you to have a look at this one, right? As you can see, in this particular video, Ivet is gyrating, and she's in the number 544. And she's making sure everything's nice and loose and shaking, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we would love to help her out, especially when she's gyrating like that as well. You know, she's definitely got my support. All she needs is to be oiled up, you know what I mean? And she would definitely look a hell of a lot better, more aesthetically appealing. She kind of shakes it off, gets into position. You know, amazing job by the cameraman getting the right angle in there as if it lines up. Now I want you guys to know something. The lady beside her in that 685 is one of my all-time favorites in Daphne shippers, and I could tell what Daphne looks like just by looking at her from the back. As these ladies line up, Ivet gets up and she shoots off. Now as you can see, Ivet's already got one hell of a lead ahead of Daphne. And Daphne's doing one hell of a job as well, because Daphne's also got some wheels on her, guys. She can definitely go the distance. She bumps into the wall. Beautiful embrace. Oh, not beautiful, but like, you know, kind of like a friendly embrace. As Ivet kind of gets her hands rolling back and forth, kind of like a lady that's, you know, helping, you know, jerk off two guys at the same time. And there, again, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. But that was that video, guys, in a short, you know, glimpse of what Ivet looks like, you know, especially when she's in action from the back. So this is Colorful Commentary, guys, and I hope you appreciated that video on Ivet Lalova Collio. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, alright? Take care. Peace.